A one-click job, also known as an OCJ, is a job listing that uses a combination of AI and automations to significantly increase productivity for recruiters. If you decide to use all of the features, you can literally automate the entire recruitment process and let the platform review candidates, conduct interviews, and select the best candidate without any human involvement. It's important to note that we still recommend human involvement at this time, because AI can occasionally make mistakes. Although, you could make an argument that it makes less mistakes than humans. Job listings with automations require a paid plan, or you can buy OCJ credits. To create a job listing with automations, go to Jobs in the navigation menu, click My Jobs, then click Create a New Job. Complete all of the usual information about your job listing. When you reach Automation Settings, you'll see a message that tells you how many one-click job credits you have available. If you want to go ahead and create an automated job listing, check the box next to Enable One-Click Job. Check this box if you want to make the psychometrics test mandatory. If you decide to make the psychometric test mandatory, the automations that generate the job, fit reports, shortlist candidates, manage interviews, etc., will ignore candidates that have not completed a psychometrics test. Psychometrics tests can be completed by candidates for free by creating an account on OCW, clicking on Psychometrics in the main navigation menu, and completing the test. When these users apply for a job on OCW, the results of the psychometrics test will be automatically included in the application. Set a deadline for accepting applications. The deadline for receiving applications determines when candidates will be shortlisted. If you check this box, candidates will be automatically shortlisted based on the job score in their job fit report. You can set the number of candidates you want in the shortlist. For example, if you set this number to 5, the candidates with the 5 best job fit scores will be shortlisted. Check this box if you want to automate the virtual interview process. Select the virtual interview type. You can choose between a text interview, an audio interview, or a video interview. The words text, audio, and video refer to the type of interviewer. It's important to note that, regardless of which interviewer method you choose, all candidates will be recorded on video, and a transcript will be generated and analyzed. The text interviewer will just display interview questions in the form of text on the screen. The audio interviewer will conduct a live interview with a lifelike AI voice. The video interviewer will conduct a live interview with a lifelike AI avatar. You can also decide how many candidates you want to do a virtual interview. For example, if you shortlisted 5 candidates, but you want 3 of them to be invited to do a virtual interview, the top 3 shortlisted candidates, based on their job fit score, will be automatically selected and sent an invitation to complete the virtual interview. If they have a OCW account, they'll also see a badge on their job application card telling them that they've been invited to do a virtual interview. Candidates can complete the virtual interview by clicking the link in the email or clicking the badge on the job card. The virtual interview questions are the questions that will be asked by the virtual interviewer in the virtual job interview. They'll be automatically generated by the AI based on the job description and the resume of the candidate. If there are specific questions you want the AI to ask the candidate, you can add them in this section. If you want the AI to answer questions from the candidate about the job or the employer, you can add those questions and answers here. This is obviously optional. You'll need to set a deadline for completing the virtual interview. Final job fit reports will be generated when the virtual interview deadline is reached. If you check this box, the best candidate will be automatically selected based on their updated job fit scores. Just as a reminder, the final job fit score is generated after analyzing the transcripts of the virtual and human interviews. These instructions will be automatically provided to the successful candidate. They typically include confirmation of the candidate's selection as the successful candidate, along with information about whatever the candidate should do next.